Seed. The rotted seed. Worth 5 credits. Oh, how lovely. Okay.
Yeah, now get this absolute bomb of a rod, bro.
Okay.
It's really good, honestly.
We are hashtag on the way to do the rod.
Hashtag observer.
Alright, we're back
You
to
guys
watching
disappear forever.
videos.
They don't
I just
play
needed to
nice.
stream.
But being in great shape doesn't correlate to being a great fighter. So who knows, maybe this guy absolutely could slap me around in a physical fight. But we won't find out because I don't plan on accepting the offer regardless.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for...
It was by this guy Penguins, whatever his name is.
Brother, you have the video up on the screen. What do you mean penguins, whatever his name is? You could have just opened your eyes. Are you too wealthy to just read? Can you read? It's Penguin Z0.
He was talking a bunch of crap about my video, so we're gonna respond. This is my reaction. Okay, we're not gonna get heated in this. I'm not really massively triggered. I just want to take advantage of the views, so we're gonna get right into this.
Immediately, this little weasel's already lying. I wasn't talking crap.
Wait, I forgot.
About
Was he
his
talking
videos.
about?
Are we lying?
I was talking shit.
I don't know who it
about
is.
his
I'm not gonna keep
videos.
going for that stupid.
Yeah, I don't only own a McLaren. I used to have a 570S that was white. You followed me for a while, you know this. It's a convertible drop top. Okay, had that car,
probably a
sold
way.
it, got a yellow Maserati, then got bored, and I was like, I gotta get another McLaren. So I have a McLaren,
I made 4K.
Maserati Ghibli. That's a 1 of 5, by the way, which costs way more than this entire
1 of
fucking
5.
channel.
Not 4K. I made 4K.
And then
Man, he's really putting that egg on my face right now. I look real silly. This guy means business. He's got a lot of expensive cars. Holy shit. And he sets the record straight. The McLaren isn't rented. He showed the keys. And then even mentioned that he puts his Instagram sticker on the back. So that's... I'd prefer if he just rented it. You put your fucking Instagram handle as a sticker on the back of your McLaren, it's already worthless now. You've ruined it.
I literally post this thing all around. I have my Instagram sticker on the back. People have seen the videos all over. You can't rent that every single day. Okay, so this part pisses me off because he says the name wrong like 8 times in a row. It's not McLaren, it's McLaren. Okay, so that's how we know this guy doesn't really have a lot of status. He doesn't understand these things.
Well, you can't argue with him there. That is a bulletproof case he's presented. I wasn't pronouncing it to his liking. I wasn't saying McLaren, though. I was just saying it fast. McLaren, 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 McLaren. Like, it's not a hard word to pronounce. I don't know why he's trying to nitpick that. But anyway, I don't need to go through this with a fine-tooth comb. I'll show you the creme de la creme here. I'll give you the climax where he mentions the boxing match with me.
The funny part is that I don't need to be in shape. And you know what? I'm going to make this statement in the video. We should do a boxing match with him because he does not. I'll box this guy. I'll do something with him because I guarantee you he can't outrun me in a mile. Okay, I can still, to this very day, with the amount of times that I don't work out, I can still run a 6-minute mile, maybe 5.5-minute mile.
Whoa, stand back. We got an ace athlete out here who could beat me in a race. Which you absolutely could. I have no doubt about that.
People like that? Like,
I
I'm
can
gonna
count on
box
2
you, bro.
fingers
I'm
the
gonna
people
box
I can beat in a foot race.
I don't know.
1, a toddler that hasn't
It
learned
doesn't
to walk
clear
yet, so he can only crawl.
Right.
And 2, a 90-year-old that's using a walker.
So,
Everything else is going to be a
guy.
close match. No, I don't know what running has to do with boxing. The two don't really correlate. They're very different. But anyway, the boxing offer. This is what I'm saying. I find that to just be completely worthless. Like, that has nothing to do with anything I was saying at all. If I was making the claim that I could beat his ass, then that boxing challenge holds a lot of water. Then that holds a lot of weight. I was just making fun of him. I've just always said, like, if you challenge someone to a fight because they hurt your feelings, that's an embarrassing look for you. It'd be a very different story if I was the one instigating, like, oh man, this guy, I'd beat his ass all over the place. I'd beat him like a drum. Then him challenge me to a fight, it's like, okay, he's stepping up. Now, am I going to follow through on what I was saying? And then it's on me, and then I look like a bitch if I don't. And I feel like that's not a super hot take, because usually it's a fight fire with fire. So if you're getting insulted or you feel insulted because of the jokes, you insult back or make jokes back. And that's the accepted battle terms. For an example, Uwe Boll. Terrible director, used to make a lot of awful films, but his big shtick that made him a legendary clown is he would challenge his harshest critics to boxing matches. Critics that insulted his movies, he would challenge to a boxing match and he became an absolute laughingstock, even though somebody once accepted it and lost. Uwe Boll was still the bigger joke, and in fact was even a larger joke after winning against this critic. He didn't look tougher, he looked even stupider. it's just one of those things where when you get offended and your defense
Why is
is
Charlie's
I'll fight
voice
you
so
for it, I
calming,
just
bro?
feel like it's a bad
I don't
look.
know.
I don't know.
If I don't go to the gym, that doesn't mean I'm insecure. It means that I'm actually more confident in my body. I'm very talented in other areas. I don't need to have.
I guess he's
big
just a
muscles
calm
to be
man.
Good or athletic,
Yeah.
at things, right? A lot of the things that we challenge ourselves with, that we think that we can achieve, are all up here. It really has not a lot to do with physical. I'm a marketer. I don't need to be massively fit.
I'm a
okay?
marketer.
I like to have all my stuff up here. Doesn't mean I have to go to the gym and be this muscle maniac. That this everybody has their own preference. I think that it's a waste of time. I think it's a mounds of insecurity.
This is the section where I was talking about his shaming of people that go to the gym and calling them fucking idiots for it. So he's immediately going off the rails into like lecture douchebag mode where he's like, well, actually, a lot of the obstacles that you encounter are mental, not physical. Like, that has nothing to do with anything right now. You're fighting some fucking ghosts. That doesn't matter. The whole point was, I even mentioned, if you're confident in your body, that's great. Why are you shaming people that want to look different than you do? You shitting on people who go to the gym, insinuating that they're poor and have no right to be there unless they're making more than $10,000 a month, comes across as bitter, delusional, and insecure. And for some reason, he tries to flip that around by saying, well, no, actually, going to the gym portrays insecurity. Like, the delusion is almost impressive. You're not even making any good points here. You're not even defending your stance very well. No one's forcing you to go to the gym. No one's twisting your arm like, hey, listen, Buster, get your ass in the gym. You don't have to. No one's making you. But why are you shitting on people that do? It's not a waste of time at all. It's not even a huge time commitment to get in good shape. An hour a day and then changing your diet around to make your health better? Like, it's not even this huge detriment that's going to lead to them being broke
Dude,
or
I just
anything.
found one.
It's just absolute nonsense from a guy who I'm certain has never picked up anything heavy in his life.
Because if you look at a person who lifts and a person who doesn't lift but has a lot of skill sets and has high intellect, the guy with a lot of intellect, with a lot of path and purpose and skill sets, it's gonna win. Just because you can lift things doesn't mean you're
What?
smart. It
Bro,
means that you can lift shit. I mean, it's like
But
So much useless drivel and cope for why he doesn't lift.
Why did bro become
You
the
can
Joker
do
after
both
that?
here,
Bro,
dummy.
I got
You can
obliterated
lift
from
and
around the
still
corner.
be
I couldn't even
highly
see around because my
intellectual.
lag.
Even if being in great shape isn't necessary for the skill set for your career path, it's still probably worth
Shut up,
doing
I'm-
because it's not
I
a
gotta
waste of
focus on the
time
video,
to
be
still
quiet.
for it. Lifting occasionally and eating better is not somehow going to ruin your chance of success and lead
Are you watching
being
this
broke
video
and
on
unable
stream?
to find a career path that makes more than
Bro,
10K
that's
a month or
content
whatever
theft.
the
He's
fuck
gonna
you're
get on
talking
you.
about.
You're gonna get
This is
canceled
just
by Charlie.
all
You're gonna
mental
get in one of his
gymnastics
videos.
to
no, man,
justify
no,
you
because I'm just
not
watching it in the back. I'm
wanting to
supporting
go
a
to the
small
gym.
creator.
Just don't. But I
He
don't
is
understand the
not
point of shitting
small.
at people who do. It's just so weird.
there's no excuse to why you can't make 10K a month. And honestly, life doesn't really start until $30,000 a month. I make a bunch of videos about this.
What?
I know a lot of people think this guy's rage baiting or playing a character, but I
Honestly,
have good reason to believe
he
that
might-
he is
I don't
completely
know.
genuine.
He
From
either might
everything
care
I've
or
seen
might
from him,
not.
this really does seem to be the way he views the
If he
world.
was
He
money-
proudly
if he was money
proclaims that
hungry,
life
he was
doesn't
just like,
start till you're making
copyright strike
30K
video,
a
take it.
month, and that there's absolutely no excuse for somehow making less
But
than
if he wasn't,
10K
he'd
a
lucky
month.
just let it happen.
This is a guy who lost touch
Let him
with
get some
reality
free
long,
advertisement,
long
I
ago.
guess.
It's not what I'm talking about as far as protecting. It's not about the physicality. It's about the fact of the matter that she needs to feel safe and protected in a nice home with a good financial situation, be able to raise kids, and be able to go out with her friends, and still be the woman that she wants to be and have her own path and purpose. It's not about the physicality, okay? And also, if you make enough money, you get a security team, okay? Now, I don't have one, but all I'm saying there is that you use money to give you extra freedoms.
So he made a point to say that if you're not making 6 figures a year, you need to break up with your girlfriend right now because he'll probably fucking steal her from you because he has more money, which means he can protect her and provide for her better than you can. He explains that the protecting thing wasn't about physicality, like physically being able to defend her from harm. It was being able to give her
Can I just
big
catch the
house and
Kraken?
shelter
Hello?
and financial freedom to spend money to go out with her friends and raise a kid. Now,
Bro, I'm gonna go to bed.
I live in the
No.
real world where you don't need 6
Yeah.
figures to be able to provide a safe household
night.
like that to afford those kind of good things.
Are you gonna argue
But
back, or is this
he's
just like...
out there in fucking Narnia, Fantasyland, where apparently you need 6 figures for that. But regardless, what really stands out to me is his last claim, where when you're making a lot of
Lady Night,
money,
bro.
you get a security team. That was a huge red flag. That sounded the alarms. The sirens blared that this guy is most likely a fraud and pretending he is fake. We, at our warehouse, actually did look into hiring a full-time security team for the property. It is an outrageous expense. From all of the research I've done on his media company, I can neither confirm nor deny if his claims are accurate.
Why do so
about
many homeless
generating
people
9
got a
figures
dog?
for his clients.
Well,
You
were
invested in
listening
the
to
wrong
this.
roof.
Those numbers are
Oh,
his
okay.
websites, and he has fucking three
Where
of them.
is everybody,
One of them
bro?
hasn't been maintained in the last 3 years. All it does is drip feed fanfic about his upbringing, as well as 404 when you try and look up anything else about it. And then underneath a documentary he made where he sucks his own dick, it's just this giant white page, just this void of emptiness. So there's no good information there, but on his other 2 websites, he
Why are we
does
all
have
down in the
claims
deep
that
dark,
it's
bro?
9-figure generating. But
This guy's
as
just
he
baiting,
mentions in
bro.
his
He's a
response, that doesn't
masturbator.
mean he's worth 9 figures. From all of the numbers I can find online, and I always take these with a grain of salt, his net worth is between $3 to $6 million. If those numbers are even close to accurate, he himself couldn't afford a full-time security team. He lives where I do, in Florida. If you wanted to hire just one full-time bodyguard for a property or whatever, you are looking at an expense of roughly $150K for one person. That's not even a full team. He would run out of money in like 2 years, perhaps. So
Oh,
to
shit,
me,
I have to download
seems like he
Minecraft
has no
before my internet
fucking
turns
clue what he's
off.
talking about. He's making it sound like this is a common purchase people start making when they start getting a lot of money, when it is not.
I
This
need to
is
make sure I
something
have
that's reserved
Modrinth
only for
installed,
like the
because I need a good
highest
offline
income
game to play when my
individuals
freaking
or
internet turns off.
actual large businesses. To me, this really just feels like he's
Which mod
pretending.
packs on Modrinth
And
do
making
you
more than
suggest?
10K a month doesn't enable you to magically protect her better.
If you see how he edits the video right there, he trimmed it because he knew what he was about to
Yo,
say
Big
was
P.
stupid. That's the only time where he trimmed the video. He cut it. Because he knows that he was about to say
Big P.
that it's not important to make 10K a month when I know damn well with 12 million subscribers he makes more than $10,000 a month. It's hypocritical for him to say that because he has things behind him right now that, from what I can see, they're not cheap things.
This is a big gotcha moment from him here. An astute observation, he noticed a cut, but then falsely claims it's the only one I made. Bro, I make cuts in videos. This isn't all just one take. Sometimes I actually do good videos in just like one full fucking take, but usually I don't. I'll fumble words, and that's when it gets cut, and I'll go back and explain things differently, say something else entirely. It's all very normal. I actually just did it. I'm not sure if you noticed. It's not uncommon. In a live stream, I can't do that, so yeah, all of that's one take. But, I mean, you're in the space, right? Like, you have to know how video editing works and video making. I don't know why he's trying to catch me on a cut and assuming that I was about to say that making 10K a month isn't important. And it's also not hypocritical either, if I was to make that point. You don't need to be making 10K a month to be happy.
Alright, the first part of the noise form quest is over with.
Dang, bro.
Finally, it took all day.
Forged Frontier. Old/outdated. Well, what mod pack do I use instead? These newer versions are exclusively found on CurseForge. Fuck you! I hate CurseForge. Oh my god.
Penguin Zero sue this guy. He's using. Okay, so why are we popping in my stream to say that?
How do I... Can I install a CurseForge mod pack? How do I don't even remember how to do that. I fucking hate CurseForge. I don't want the app. No. Install an Overworld. Dude. If you have Overworld on your computer, you've officially, like, let Netanyahu in.
I have it.
Bro. It's over, it's over. Did you know Overwolf was made in Israel?
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I said some.
Overwolf is a major technology company headquartered in Tel Aviv, Israel.
Actually, seriously?
Long story short, it's over.
Okay, so I don't know if you're telling the truth.
Wait, so can I do a mod pack from a zip and Modrinth? Pretty please tell me I
You
can.
just
I don't want to
simply
use...
don't. Your whole personality is money. I lived the majority of my life without even imagining $10,000 a month, and I was happy then too. Just as happy then as I am now. It's not a necessary, absolute must-have thing, and you're not a failure if you don't get $10,000 a month. Contrary to the delusion that you're fucking encumbered by, you don't need 30K a month to start living. You don't. No, like, I can't believe anyone actually thinks that way. What an outrageous claim to make. So, I wasn't going to say that, but I'll say it now. You don't need 10K a month in order to go to the gym, to have a loving relationship, to provide for your girlfriend, protect her, have a happy life, have happy kids. You don't ever need to breach 10K a month to reach that level.
It's not a bad spot. I don't need a massive house with 18 fucking bedrooms with nobody to vacate them. That's a stupid financial investment, okay? The car is not, because the car is for marketing. The car is something I enjoy.
You don't pay big brand markups when you buy Aldi brand.
Okay.
It's an Aldi thing.
Bro, you're running ads without YouTube ads. That's like against TOS. It's over for you.
No, it's not. Because it's
Houses
YouTube
are
authorized
stationary.
ads.
They don't move. Cars move, and I have fun with the wind in my face.
Finally, something reasonable here. I pointed out that his house tour is a very nice spot, but it's not a mega mansion, which confused me because he's all about flexing his cars, for example. And he defended it by saying that it's a nice spot, but he doesn't need a big house. He doesn't want a huge mansion. It'd be a bad investment for him financially. He doesn't want a lot of eyes on him. And all of that makes sense. Completely agree. You don't need a huge house or anything like that. But then why doesn't that same line of logic apply to your McLaren and your supercars, your extremely expensive cars? He tries to say that the cars are for marketing. Why? Because you slap your Instagram handle on the back of one of them? I'm just going to hit you with the cold water and give you the truth. There has never been a single living, breathing human being that has seen a car with an Instagram handle on it that thought to themselves, wow, that piqued my interest. I can't wait to check out that Instagram account of that cool guy driving that car. 100% of the time, people write you off as driving a cringe mobile. That is the worst marketing. It's like anti-marketing. It makes people laugh at you. But regardless, with the house, you're right. You don't need a big house. Same way you didn't need those expensive cars. But you mentioned that you have fun with them. Well, I'd actually understand if you did have a mega mansion because it'd fall in line with what you were just talking about, where guys who don't make 6 figures a month need to break up with their girlfriends because they can't protect and provide. If you had a big house, you would be providing for your girlfriend, right? You mentioned that you have a girlfriend. I imagine she lives with you. You mentioned people live with you. Wouldn't getting a huge house pretty much be exactly what you preach? You're giving her a great place to be protected in, provided, afforded luxuries, raise a kid in. Like, that falls more in line with what you're saying than owning these worthless supercars. Like, that feels like it should be so much further down the list of priorities for your money. Now, I completely agree. You don't need a big house. But what you're not recognizing is that the way you're living your life in terms of, like, your house is exactly what I and everyone else with a brain is saying. That you don't need 30K a month to live a happy life. You don't need 30K a month to start living, as you claim. You are in a house right now with your girlfriend, whoever else, that people could afford without 30K a month, and you are happy. And I imagine
how do I get to the
happy
Modrinth?
as
Where
well.
the fuck
So
is
the life
it?
you are currently living contradicts the one that
Is
you are
Modrinth
preaching
crashed?
about.
Okay.
You are living a lifestyle that is not 30K a month. You are living something that people can live right now without even coming close to that. And yet you're shitting on them if they don't reach it, and shaming them for not making that kind of money.
Stop.
It's hypocritical, I would argue. I just wanted to mention that because I found it to be the most interesting component here. I ended up going through more of the video here than I planned on. I just found the whole thing to be just kind of fascinating in a way, so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, and that's about it. So, yeah.
Another.
I know, it'll autoplay.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
It's the Penguin Zero, that's why I caught
I don't understand what's going on in the world right now because there is a cheating scandal in every single sport, every game, every hobby in the entire world, all happening at once. This is like something out of the Bible to signal a doomsday or an apocalypse. Today we're going to be talking about a Call of Duty cheating scandal, but not so much the cheating itself, more so how one YouTuber took a huge L trying to suckle a drop of clout out of the situation by posting an embarrassing video about it. I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty. I haven't been a fan of Call of Duty in a while, but I am a big fan of clowns. And yesterday these two worlds collided when Doug Censor Martin made his exposed video on Nadia, a person who's been accused of cheating for a while now. Doug kind of hyped himself up
video
as the
on
authority
Nadia?
to bring down
Bro,
judgment
Nadia was
once
like
and for all and
2021.
bring the truth to light. He dusted off the monocle and got to the bottom of this case like Scooby-Doo and the gang to solve the mystery here. But unfortunately, he posted turbo cringe on main. and as a result, the entire community's been dunking on him and he's caught more shit than a latrine. It would have been less reputationally damaging if he posted his own sex tape on his channel. Would have been a lot less embarrassing. Now let me just go ahead and break down the situation here to bring you all up to speed, since I'm sure a lot of you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Right now there is a massive Call of Duty streamer named Nadia. She mainly plays Warzone, Rebirth Island, and she's massive. And she's had a ton of cheating allegations against her for quite a long time now. A lot of people analyzing and going over very suspicious and odd moments from her streams, as well as some peculiar things that have popped up in terms of like aim locking and tracking and shit like that. As well as recently she went to a LAN tournament and didn't perform super well. She went like 4-15 in one of the bigger matches. So people were confused on why she plays so well at home, where she's dropping like 50 bombs and absolutely spanking people, versus on LAN where she goes and just doesn't do super well. So there's just been a lot of videos breaking down and analyzing suspicious moments from her streams and explaining that there's a chance she's cheating, though nothing's 100% proven as of right now. But it is a very peculiar situation, one that I'm not super familiar with, so one that I'm not going to opine on heavily, but that's the gist of it in a nutshell. And Doug Censor Martin stepped into the spotlight to try and be the authority on whether or not she truly is cheating. And this backfired on him terribly.
I guess.
So yeah, I'm not really here to talk too much about the possible cheating itself. I'm just here to laugh at this awful video Doug made. Even if it's confirmed Nadia's cheating, like right now, if she goes live and just admits, I'm a cheater, here's the proof, I would still say Doug Censor Martin took the bigger L in this situation. Also, he really hyped the shit out of this for days, like on Twitter and everything, making very bold posts about the impact this video is going to have and how he was taking it so seriously and researching it thoroughly. And man, that aged terribly.
What the fuck?
Bro, what is this ad that I'm hearing?
It's not an ad, it's the video.
The vibe he's going for is douchey, over-the-top goofiness here, but it conflicts with the tone he set prior to its release, talking about how seriously he was taking it and the investigation that he was conducting, only to release this little circus video. So immediately people were pretty turned off just from the intro alone.
Yeah, like seriously, watch this shit.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Censor.
Detective, what are you smoking? Wait, isn't that your $1 million Armani suit?
September 30th, 2022. Oh my god.
Just buy another one.
Behold, the comedic stylings of Doug. I bet you have to pick yourself up off the floor after laughing so hard and falling out of your chair. But that's a side-splitting humor you can expect to find from Doug here. No doubt this man's going places. So he's probably going to start writing jokes for Amy Schumer next. I mean, this is just good stuff. This bit drags on for a very long time here, and I have no doubt that it's this long just for the sake of padding the video length, because the video is 8 minutes and 3 seconds. So I feel like he just front-loaded it with this trash in the intro to make sure that it breaches 8 minutes for the mid-roll ads, because I have no other explanation for why it goes on for as long as it does. I'll spare you the next like 45 seconds of this shit and just get to the part where he starts talking. But I do want to at least mention that last night I was talking about this on stream and Doug was watching and he took it like a champ, so good on you, Doug, for being able to roll with criticism, but this is a video that should have just stayed as a bad idea in your head. You should have never posted it.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Doug Censor Martin here. Hope you guys are having a great day.
This is really a masterclass in how to make people dislike you within the first minute of a video. He just speedran unlikability. I really love the thought process behind this video here. I'll just crank out some pull-ups before getting into it. That'll make them think I'm cool. Flex on them a little bit. Hey, what's up, nerds? It's me, Doug. What, did I forget to give you a wedgie today? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm the likable douchebag who plays video games. You know, what a Sigma male.
And today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video giving you all the truth about Nadia. So if you guys don't know who Nadia is, she's a 22-year-old Warzone player. She streams every single day on Twitch TV. So I've been putting in about 8 to 10 hour days, 7 days a week to Vanguard rank to be the #1 ranked player on the planet. And with that comes a sacrifice. And sometimes, like I said, you lose your mind. Sometimes you play against cheaters, and they really are inevitable. There's not really too much you can do about it.
The first minute and a half is just actual nothing burgers. This man is a restaurant that's serving up buns and nothing inside of it. It is absolute worthlessness. It's him patting his ego for a bit, I guess giving like a background on himself. He's like, oh, you know, at first I looked at Nadia, I wasn't suspicious, but then everyone else was, so now I'm suspicious. And here's my resume. And then he talks about how he spends so much time grinding Call of Duty Vanguard ranked, which sounds like a fate worse than death. And then he finally starts getting into something that's even remotely related to the topic.
This girl really got people hooked. So I'm clicking the video and I'm watching it, and they're slowing everything down in slow motion. They're showing our aim drags from one person to another. They're showing a bunch of these different clips of these characters moving like magnets and their aim snaps on them. And just being a guy who's been around competitive Call of Duty for as long as I have and seeing as many things that I've seen, this is no news to me. I've seen stuff like this so many times before. And my brain just started to think, and I'm like, let me look a little bit more into Nadia.
We are 4 minutes and 33 seconds into this video, and he has still done absolutely fucking nothing. Silence would have been more productive than everything he's said so far. If he had spread his own asshole like Goatsy for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, I feel like I would have got more information out of that than what I've watched so far. We are over halfway done with the video, and he has done and said nothing.
I thought acting was my passion, but now it's really gaming. I do love acting, but gaming is where I'm at right now.
So when she said this live, I was actually in my hot tub watching because I'm friends with Jake and I like him. Let me watch this interview. Let me see who this girl is and what she's all about. And when I saw that and I heard that, everything really started to click to me.
This is his first of only 3 loose points. I can't even call them actual points because he doesn't even make any arguments against Nadia or to prove she's cheating. Because this, what he's showing, everything he shows here isn't evidence. He just pulls up random TikTok clips of her talking about acting.
Whoa, what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
Okay, thank God. I got kicked from the call because my internet cut out.
Oh.
Can you restart your stream? I can't see it anymore, I think. Or is it paused? Oh, I can see it. I can see it now. Okay.
Okay. Should I just end the YouTube stream, or?
Is anybody watching?
I don't know. I don't think so. I have to update the stream elements thing anyway, because I already have like a lot of it done. It's the hardest part was getting the Verdant Oath. I think everything past this point is gonna be fucking breeze, because I already have all the rods.
Yeah, 3FS video. Wait, 3FS posted? Yo, put that on. Put that on.
Where?
3FS posted it. A spoon is your only weapon in this horror game.
Oh, I've already watched this. I think it's a re-upload.
Damn it.
I have Wendigoon videos if you want to watch those.
Wait, do you use Opera GX?
Yeah.
Is it actually good?
It's like I don't really use it because of like the limiters. I just use it because it's like I have a Fruity Gray Arrow theme on right now.
Yeah. I want to get it for the mods, but I don't know how performance heavy it is because Firefox uses like no RAM.
It's got like a performance limiter. You can turn off how much it uses.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't really use it though. Oh, you want to watch
That's pretty
this?
good. The true Chinese Abrams. No, do you know the actual Chinese Abrams tech?
Yeah, Magic Carpet and his ult.
No, not Magic Carpet. You get Shadow Strike.
No, you get Shadow Strike and Leaping.
Yes, bro. Yes, you're gonna make me bust.
Alright, hold on. Let's end the YouTube stream. And if I